Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan number 2. I just did a video, but more breaking news. I had to let everybody know because my favorite writer, Siamak Masnavi, just wrote this article and I thought, okay, we need to let everybody know. So Moneynetint becomes the newest member of RippleNet's Ripple Global Payment Network. So we are just super excited, of course, that on Monday, the 15th of October, 2018, this UK-based payment service provider for online merchants joined RippleNet through their global payment network. And of course, I don't think Ripple is new to you, but the company itself is offering all of these banks and financial services access to a standardized, decentralized infrastructure for consistency across the global connections. And I'm doing this because there are lots of new people coming into the space to discover XRP and the company behind it, Ripple. And I just think we just can't forget that, because sometimes when we get doing these videos, we think that everybody is in the space for years and that we can, talk to the audience that is so, and it's not so. So for you that are totally experts in this field, just hang on a second. So the second thing that Ripple offers is speed. So they have taken that ability to make a global transaction from days down to mere seconds. And then, of course, what goes along with that is the savings. So they can lower the savings by lots. I mean, you look at what it cost in the past, and that was passed down to the users or the customers as well. So not only is it just saving the financial institutions money, but it's also saving the people on the street like you and me a lot of money as well. So RippleNet, in addition, also lowers liquidity provisioning costs and then can eliminate that need for the expensive Nostro accounts where all that money is just sitting there. As SBI Holdings said in a quote a couple days ago, it's so expensive, and we are so happy we don't have to do that anymore. And so through the use of bypassing that Nostro account and using the XRP digital asset for on-demand liquidity, this is offering a huge savings. So this particular new group, the payments can be made in any currency and sent to anywhere in the world. So here is a quote by the CEO. He says, the cooperation signed with Ripple is part of the company's strategic move to advance into innovative areas of the payment industry and to become the groundbreaking institution in the field. The fact that RippleNet serves as a platform that sets uniform parameters for all its members facilitates the process of interfacing between the international financial entities. For Moneynetint, the collaboration is a leap forward in the ability to provide advanced services to its customers, opening additional corridors and opportunities that have not been available or had no reliable nor cheap solution for them in the past, and as a result, increasing Moneynetint exposure to a wider customer base while minimizing the risk involved. So this is just a great story. I think it's just another feather in the cap. You know, he did, this is kind of nice what he said too. He said, once we realized how professional the Ripple team was and supports the process, we decided to choose them. What a great testimonial. Yeah, all right. So let me just do one more about Ripple. On the Ripple Insights, October 15th, there is a new article. This is a case for the Digital Asset Regulation Part 1. There's a Part 2 and a Part 3 coming. This blog by Sagar Sarbhai, he talks about how regulation helped make Japan the leading digital asset market. So it's a great article. It's I don't want to read the whole thing to you, but I'll just read some of the highlights that caught my eye. So, in Japan, we had the biggest hack to begin with Mount Gox. So Mount Gox was here, and it was, it created a huge problem, which is, I think, one of the reasons why Japan was first to regulate the space, because they didn't want to see it happen again. But of course it did with CoinCheck, and then it did again, third time recently with Zeif. But they are trying to tweak and change and perfect those regulations so that we can stop this business of losing coins. So in this three-part series of posts, Mr. Sagar is going to look at a case for why digital assets should be regulated on a global scale. So he makes some really great points here. Japan has a long-standing progressive attitude to digital assets and exchanges, and as other major Asian economies like India and China opted for bans, Japan boosted its position. So today, around half of the world's virtual currency trade happens here in Japan. And some don't believe that the market is big enough or important enough to bother with it in other countries. But, Japan just doesn't feel that way at all. And also you have some countries that are concerned about the money laundering. Well, the FSA is concerned about money laundering here too, and they take those measures to stamp any of that out. And also for the risk of crime or terrorists that are financing the associated projects with digital assets. They're very, very careful for that here in Japan. And he goes on to say that Ripple believes in collaborating with regulators and working within the existing financial system is the way they want to do it. And the digital asset XRP is able to make those cross-border payments faster, cheaper, and more efficient. So Japan is a prime example of how this kind of progressive and thoughtful regulation can work. So driven by demand, enhanced by regulation. Yeah, I'm just going to put a link to this in the comment section below. I already did a fluff story, so if you want a fluff story, please see the video that I uploaded just moments before this. I didn't want to combine the two because the video would get too long. So there you have it for your Ripple and XRP update. All right, everybody, take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.